What's up, everybody? This is the Force of Nature Spiritual Awakening, and today we will be discussing Sun in Partners' eighth house in Synastry. Okay, so we're going to jump right into this and what this means when it shows up in the Synastry chart. Okay, so what's actually going to go on and take place is that these two people that are involved in this relationship and also in this connection are usually going to find extremely hard to let go of each other, to let go of the connection. Okay, so this is like the kind of relationship that is going to be like a binding relationship, an unbreakable bond. Even when you have arguments and disputes, it's difficult for you to walk completely away. Maybe you distance yourself, or maybe you stop calling and texting. Okay, but the person is constantly on your mind, on your thoughts. Okay, this can also indicate unrequited love. Okay, where you just are yearning for the person. Okay, so this is some different kind of shit going on. All right. So the sun person in the connection, the sun person has been captivated by the eighth house person. As the sun person, okay, you may feel very unsettled psychologically by the house person, and yet you are powerless to leave. So there may be something deeply disturbing, dark, or even mysterious about the eighth house person. Okay. One thing about the eighth house person that's going to go on to take place when we're looking at this scenario is that the sun person has some kind of insight, okay, into the eighth house person's um, dark side, okay, or their insecurities or their wounds, okay. You know how sometimes people try to hide things, okay? The sun is actually shedding light on the dark side, on the darkness, okay? So the eighth house person can pretty much feel very much exposed or vulnerable around the sun person, okay? So the sun person's instincts may tell you to run, but this will only make you remain fascinated by the house person, the eighth house person. So they awaken something deep inside of you that you never even knew existed. You sense that the eighth house person has the power to transform you. So, yes, this interaction, this relationship that's going on and taking place, okay, can definitely transform both people who are involved. Even though it is saying that the eighth house person and the sun person, okay, one can transform the other. They both can transform their selves in this relationship. And if this relationship did not last, let's say they broke up, okay, they will still be transformed due to the connection that they once had. So this can be disturbing mentally, emotionally, physically, psychologically, and also spiritually. Okay. And not everyone will be able to enjoy this type of relationship. Okay, so this relationship does come with intense feelings. Okay, it comes with healing, being able to heal somebody all the way down to their soul, all the way down to the core. So it may be that the house person has entered into your life at a time when you, the sun person, has hit rock bottom or was in some kind of crisis situation, or maybe your world, just in general, the sun person's world was all over the place and chaotic. Okay, the eighth house person comes to restore. Okay, but what can happen in some cases is that we know, because of the eighth house, Pluto is involved. So even though somebody might be coming to restore, it might seem like they're coming to destroy. Okay, it could be a lot of arguments and conflicts in this relationship. The eighth house person, in this case, will be able to help you rise out of the ashes. The eighth house person feels a strong bond to the sun person. The house person holds tight and doesn't let go of the sun person under any amount of circumstances. Okay, so there is going to be a level of emotional dependency when we're speaking about this placement, and this can actually be very, very scary for both people involved. This connection may make both people afraid of the connection and having a feeling of being under a spell, whether it's a love spell or a curse. So yes, this relationship can make you feel like somebody has put a hex on you. Okay, what kind of pull do they have on me? What kind of control do they have over me? And just to be completely honest, what can go on and take place is that it could just be that the relationship is so intense. Okay, it's very, very intense and it's hard to leave. I'm sorry, this is what's going on. So the eighth house person feels under a spell. Okay, this relationship is like an unbreakable bond filled with lies, betrayal, lust, verbal abuse, physical abuse, psychological abuse, emotional abuse, jealousy, envy, greed, possessiveness, power struggles, and also just being very much intense with one another, very passionate. Okay, yes, this placement, if you are in a relationship with somebody, the sex will be absolutely amazing, off the hook, and all of those different types of things. Yes, it will be that. Okay, so both people have the ability to heal each other or hurt each other. So you have to be careful with this one. Pulling out one's darkest side and then realizing you may be even darker or devilish or devious than the person that's in front of you, your partner. So this is considered a karmic relationship, and this relationship may feel fated or karmic. Okay, so when you are meeting this person, it can definitely feel like there's something familiar about them. Okay, when you get into arguments and disputes and things like that, let's say that you was friends with somebody and you get into arguments and disputes with them and y'all distance yourselves. Okay, these people still run through your mind on how they are, their well-being and things like that. And you could still end up speaking to them from time to time and things like that. You see what I'm saying? So it is something that's very binding. So this is an intense, strong bond. This is an intense, strong bond and sexual attraction. The two people may be sexually addicted to each other. Okay, and they can be addicted to each other even if it didn't have anything to do with the sex. Okay, so we also have the eighth house person is physically attracted to the sun person, and physical intimacy can happen quickly with this synastry. The sun person is shedding light on all the things the eighth house person chooses to keep hidden. The eighth house person can feel very much exposed and extremely vulnerable at the hands of the sun person. The eighth house person has a way of making the sun person feel caged in or trapped in their world. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This can scare the sun person because they're being faced with the awakening of their hidden things, things that are hidden in the light. And that can lead to deep levels of transformation. This placement creates a bonding and deep connection if both people are open and honest and vulnerable to each other. Okay. In addition, the sun person can actually illuminate or bring attention to issues that are related to death, transformation, shared resources and finances, taxes, anything that has to deal with psychology in the house person's life. Having the ability to connect on an extremely deep and intimate level, both emotionally and physically. So one of you may even introduce the other person, okay, the other partner, into anything that has to deal with astrology, psychic abilities, mediums, the occult, or any type of spirituality or enlightenment. Okay, so I am going to leave this on this note for now, and in future videos to come I will go more into depth into sun in the partner's eighth house. If anybody wants to get their chart analyzed, please hit me up. Anybody want to donate to the channel, please feel free. My phone number is 516-738-6042. So this is the force of nature, spiritual awakening. Love is love. Peace and blessings to you all, and I will see you on the next one.